Hello, to episode 8. 8? No, 9. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. This is a mistake for all eternity. And we're picking up from what I left off in the combo with Asel, since I had to go last time. I apologize if there's a lot of noise once again. Recording. As always, I kept what is interesting to me, to me to watch as I was editing once again. Like, that's mostly the footage that I keep from combos and whatever. When I'm walking around, I don't mind just having it sped up and leaving it in. Especially now that it's like it's looking for a new spot in the map, you know. Yeah.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else? Go.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, three young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Sorry, you barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually
Since picking up Harry is like another jacket.
I'm sure you will feel right at home.
A lot of Spirit the Corpse,
you see
about like him related stuff has been busted, thoughts that it has been poking up, and it's like, oh my god, cuteness.
his grip is strong, sweaty, and
I really like electronic music, so yeah, I'm interested. I'll pick up the rave task. That's mostly what this combo is aimed for. And it made me. I mentioned this already to my friend, Tweet Bookie, that it made me really sad that they don't let like a sale is currently freezing outside badly, like really badly. And she's like, "Oh, there's no spot inside, and all this stuff is like more important than me." And then immediately the guys are like, "Oh my god, official! Oh my god, Harry, get inside, Harry! Oh my god, yeah, yeah, Harry, please come inside." I'm like, "Oh well, your girl, boy, your girl will die of hypothermia badly. Please, please, please. Oh, myself, my sweetie pie. I'm okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't even care." Um, what else? Oh, I've been with Andres' portrait and also
no person
Tiago's portrait later on. I really wanted to do some paintings with their specific look. Um, I like, you obviously know, I like always like half covered faces in darkness, or mostly silhouette stuff. A lot of dark esque, and obviously Andre It's not like the first portrait that looks like this,
He
but
leans back a little,
I think it's, to me, it's the first one that I like click it into my mind as, oh, I could do this. Um, so pretty well, mayhaps, something like that.
They're spooky. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that. Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the ecclesiastics meant their property for. Oh, you should have the key. We had to padlock the door to the church to keep more vagrants from wandering in. Lloyd, give the officer the key. All right.
It's as if time is frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool. Blam! Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eye orb. In the looking ball. Man up. It's nothing. Pick the goddamn key up. Put it in your pocket and move on.
My bad.
He looks like he's genuinely sorry. He didn't throw them better.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
I really like the music from the this is that clip.
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk. Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood. The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold. The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch. This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow. You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead. He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency. I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb. Voila! Looks very modern.
The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open. Let's go. A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum.
I'm gonna be honest. Sped up a lot of the church. I just cut it off due to I'm not religious, and outside of like artistic value and stuff, I don't find much interest in stuff like it. So I apologize. I'll do the other stuff. I'm just, yeah, spit it up or cut it away since it wasn't like interesting to me as I was like even playing it. Especially with like Dollar's Day. I know Dollar's Day is like important to Harry, but unfortunately Harry has a voice in his head that is atheist now. So not only Argentinian but also atheist. So he's essentially fucked forever, and he's never going back.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability. Two, are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too. 3 pieces more like. You were ambitious. The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, you can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow. Your voice is barely audible, not a howl, but the softest of whimpers. It's unnerving. The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything? The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering trick.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is. The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead. It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows. It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go? Prepare for an attack. Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away. You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it. Is that a man? A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently. The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the
I like.
Here you can receive the mother.
I say I like respect Tiago. I don't know. He reminds me of my grandmother. She was like very religious,
Obviously, you're habitual.
so I didn't want to
Do we really need
be a
protection?
jackass in that regard.
By this religious stuff, he thinks.
Um,
The seed is planting too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's
I don't know.
view of reality.
With all the other like church related stuff, I was
You haven't even drank that much lately.
weird.
Lay off
Like
it all.
to me, it's
Shit.
boring somewhat. It's not like the worst thing in the whole world. Maybe I did the shit of this episode. I don't know. Maybe could have. Oh, I was like surprised if he spoke Spanish and then like recognized the Mexican accent and was like, what the fuck? Something average Latin American person in any media whatsoever speaking a mix up of both the languages for no reason. Yeah, but yeah, sure, whatever. Mm.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity. Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on. These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful. We should leave. Until this place there's infinite...
Oh, I returned to probably like on the next day or something with Valve came to do a lot of the stuff in the church, probably because when he's like read it out, I don't like doing it right in front of his face, just like out of respect. I will do it. Maybe I can do it the same day. But since I have the task for the smoker in the balcony to go to his apartment in this day, like in 9 p.m.
Stands above you.
I need to wait for that first.
She is impossibly tall.
I like
And radiant.
Dolores Day
This
as a concept.
her innocence.
As like how religion works inside this
Buried in
collision.
her arms are a pair of glowing lungs.
I cannot
Underneath her flow.
really
You should kneel.
connect to it, which I mean it makes sense. You're not a protagonist. The player shouldn't need to connect to everything, and again, that would be stupid.
Above.
I guess my Harry is just way different to how he will actually
Looks down at you standing there. She towers among
did you ask? I already shocked about he has a newborn. Besides the like either older 24 voices, he has another one that is Argentinian and an atheist, so it's just like has a very specific point of view in this type of stuff.
Shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Your fingertips
Yeah.
touch your chest 4 times as you stand in the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles, her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the Doreen Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in San Marcos. It's a minor landmark, nobody to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Ravashaw's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers. There used to be 7 stiff churches on the coast. The Setsa, they call them, the Seven Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps? A pile of guilt. The lieutenant is leaving something out. I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shut to pieces. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here. Well, your station was involved, I hear, although I can't be sure. 3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them. I am pretty sure it was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything more about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra district matters. Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forbidden. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived rebellion and haunts you still. And will haunt you as it haunts all men.
I'll pick it in like a base.
The highest category of historic
It stuck to me more about how were her decisions, the terrifying ones, because it felt a lot of like, God, it felt weird, like colonialistic in its nature. To me, this is how I read it in the what are her decisions against like I think it's the Mesque people able like be saved in 3 seconds as encyclopedia stops saying all the like good stuff. She's weird. I don't know. I don't like, especially because she's not like. Oh, she's the most bogus. She's only like 300 years old. Okay, that's like super recent. We're talking about no time at all. Like when you talk about Jesus Christ, it's like it doesn't fucking matter because it's been 2,000 years. This is 300 years, no thousands. That's insane. This is just like a saint, any type of saint that could. Ah, I don't know. I'm weirded out. Jesus.
Constantly surrounded by her failures, she was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all her instances. Some modern thinkers would consider her a warrior.
Just like resettling programs and ah, this is just like, oh, she's beautiful. She's so beautiful and precious, and she has helped the entire humanity. And then you ask for one thing, and it's like, oh yeah, she did replacement programs. Oh no, buddy, no, no. And to the Mesque people, which, as we know, yeah, it's like, Tiago is Mesque, and he's like Mexican, real life Mexican, related. Kim got so fucking upset about this. In this, like, at least in the reaction he had, like, I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry, Kim. Your body is fucking up. 80s now. Whatever. I don't know. I felt weirded out about her. In this, like, oh, she's so beautiful and perfect. Like, blah, blah, blah. My, you just told me she's a war criminal against the in-universe, like, Latin American equivalent. Since the other Mesque, we know about, Mesque related stuff we know about, it's like, in Portuguese, so I can just assume this is Brazilian. Oh, really? Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about Thursday. Whatever. 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 I don't give a shit. I don't even care. Fuck. Whatever.
Oh, hey, Wayne, there's coffee in the back. Oh, wait, I meant the mother's love. Coffee in the back. Something familiar about that. Coffee and stale cookies. Look, man, I'm at liberty to talk about the
Secret blaze of the mother's glorious heart, but not about the coffee. Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes. No, I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. That's what I said. Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests. I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through a radio computer.
the ones in the tent outside, right? I see them, think they scared of me. Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.